Okay, custom lists. I know a number of you on this call. Quite a few of you, so thank you. I'm really excited that you're all here. But many of you have created custom lists, and sometimes I'll just be really honest, they can be challenging. They can be a lot of clicks to get to them, and I think there's a lot of learning that people have done. So one of the things we've done is to help with this experience. We've created some wizards, if you will, or dialogs to help you in the creation of those lists. And so, like I just highlighted here, matrix reports and merge lists are really great examples of ones that are a little more complex. And I want to show you just one example of a wizard that makes this a lot easier. So if I go back in the connector, and I did it the long way, I'm still getting used to maneuvering instead of hitting edit on that one. But if I go into, this is the one I think I was editing. And if we go into lists, like I said, there's lists over here, but there's also custom lists. And so I would go to the custom list area. And if I wanted to add a matrix one, like I said, this is one of the more complex ones. You'll see it has a dialogue or a wizard, if you will, that starts guiding you through the whole process. And in this case of a matrix list, where it's essentially summarizing stuff by whatever you want, maybe like customers by, and seeing all of their history, maybe by quarter or month, or maybe it's over a period of years, right? You want to see, it has that customer purchased information. Is it trending up or down over time? So let's just do sales by customer by year. And what this allows me to do is I can say, I'm going to pick a list in this case. So I'll just pick that sales transaction one I've been picking on. And we're going to summarize based on the document amount. And I can choose to add columns and rows right here. Now, this is something that used to be a lot of clicks. I'll just be really honest. It's a really powerful thing, but it's a bit more complex to set up. So in this case, now what I'm going to say, hey, we're going to break down the document date. And if it falls within a specific year, then I want it in this bucket. Otherwise, I want another bucket created. So we're going to create one bucket for each year. I'll start in 2024, but let's expand it out to 2030. And again, I can just use my handy dandy new date edit control right here without having to do 5 clicks to do that. Okay, so now we have that. I'm going to add a summary column so we have a overall total for the customer as well. And then we can add rows. So in this case, I'm going to add my customers, and I'll add the name, which is probably a little bit nicer than the ID. And now with just a few clicks here, it's generating all of this information for us without needing to do this. And again, in the past, if we just look at this, we can see there's a lot of information in the columns. It's filling in everything for all of the years and stuff like that, and the rows. If I go ahead and if I just want to hit preview on this, that seems like way too many columns. I was expecting like 6 columns. I might have messed up the date. Right, I might be skipping this one. Okay, but anyway, it took a very complex. Report, and it made it a lot more simple for us to create.